Alright guys, so in this video I'm going to show you how to take the signals or the trades that I send to the Simple Forex Trading Telegram channel. Right, so we said a little bit about a week ago, and so far every single trade we've taken has been in profits, and that's good, right? And a lot of people have been asking me, oh well, so I'm new to Forex trading, how do I take these signals? Right, so I'm simply going to show you exactly what you can do to take advantage of these signals. Now, usually when I send a signal, you usually see me say something like buy Euro USD, which is the first one right here. Euro USD, I just tapped, right? Or maybe sell GBP USD, that's the Great British Pound / USD, right? And you're like, okay, how do I take that? Now, the first thing you need is MetaTrader 4. Right, so you can find it. If you're using Android, you can find it on the Android store, or you can find it on your Apple Play Store if you're using an Apple device. So I've already downloaded it here, so I just need to open it now. Well, now that I've got some MetaTrader 4, the next thing you want to do is you want to find the pair I talked about. If it was NSD USD, I know we traded that recently and had like a 50 pips sell-off, right? We can simply click on it, right? You tap click on it, you open chart on it, or you can tap on it right here and put in new order, right? If you want to take an order immediately. So that's one way you can take an order. So going back to it now, for some reason, depending on the broker you're using, and if you don't have a broker, I'll recommend one for you at the end of this video. If for some reason you are trying to look for the pair to trade and it's not showing up here, then what you can do is click on this plus sign at the top when you're on this quotes page, right? So you click on the plus sign, it shows you find symbols, and then you type in whatever it is you're looking for. GBP, let's say GBP JPY, right? And that's basically the Great British Pound versus Japanese yen, right? So you click on that and it's been added to your list now. So now you can go over here, open the charts and press the plus sign at the top right. Either that, or as usual, you can go back to the quotes page, tap on the pair, the GBP JPY, and you see new order, and then you can take your distance chart from there, right? So now let's talk about when it comes to taking trades. Now, usually if I tell you buy GBP JPY now, this is a demo account by the way. If I tell you buy GBP JPY now, you're going to see if it's instant execution, it's always going to be instant execution on default. So if you buy it now, let's say you buy it now, that means your order will be placed and it's open, right? Usually you're going to start in something like a semi-loss because of the spread. This is basically just the spread. So we can go to the charts, and this is where we bought it, right? That's an instant marketing order or instant market order, and that's default for whenever you want to buy or sell a pair or sell a pair, right? Instant execution. If I sell it, it's going to sell, right? So we open the charts, we go to distant charts, and we'll see how it goes, right? Simple as that. Now there are other ways that you can actually take trades on this, right? So the first one I want to show you is, let's say I give you a buy limit. Now you go to new order and you will see buy limits, sell limits, buy stop, sell stop, right? So what does buy limit means? It means that maybe price is up, you believe it's going to come down to a certain point, and then it's going to continue going back up, which is buying, right? Now a sell limit is simply the opposite of what I just told you. It means that price is down, but you believe it's going to go up, come to a certain point, and then it's going to start selling, right? So buy stop simply means price are still moving up, but you believe it's going to move further up when it gets to a particular point, so it's above the distance. And the sell stop is simply price are still moving down. You believe that once price hits that down point, it's going to continue falling down and continue selling, basically, right? And you can simply switch any of them here. Now, right over here down below where you choose your instant execution buy limit or your sell limit or any of that, right? Or your buy stop or your sell stop, any of that, you have what we call lot sizes. Now this is a demo account, so it's going to easily show you use $100 what do we call it, one lot size, right? So if you don't understand that, that's fine. Or maybe make a video and explain that for you later on. So I just want to get this correctly. Now, when it comes to lot sizes, if you are using like $100 account, this right here, 0.04 or 0.05, is an ideal lot size to trade any signal I'm going to be sending to the group chats or to the Telegram channel on. If you're using a $200 account, which is highly recommended, because first thing you have to understand is that forex trading is not for you if you've not gotten your feet, if you don't have a recurring source of income, number one. And basically, if you don't have some amounts of money, forex trading is not something you should be looking at this point in time. You should first get a skill that's giving you lots of money before you start trading the forex market, right? Then you can easily plot it to 0.10. If you click on the ones on the far right, it's going to increase by 0.10 each, but you want to be around 0.10 or 0.20 if you're using a $200 account. And that's already almost over leveraging, but that's a part of risk management. I'll teach you guys later, right? And if you're using this thing, a $100 account, you open the account with $100, then you want to use 0.04, 0.05, and you want to be constant with this. Now, the reason I say that, so it's better you choose 0.05 or 0.10, 0.1, which is 0.10, right? And the reason you want to be constant with this is that, sure, so far all our signals have been 100%, but nobody can guarantee 100% in the markets. The next trade we might take might end in a loss, and the next one in profit. So if you don't maintain this there and you put a bigger lot size when you take a trade for this thing, when you take a trade for, what should we call it, and you put in a bigger lot size when you take a trade that goes into loss, you're going to lose more than the average, right? And that's not something you actually want to do. So you you simply go here. You know how to edit this. Now, what we have on the left hand side here that is on red is simply your stop loss, and what we have on the right hand side here that is on green is simply your take profits. So your stop loss is simply where you want the point that price gets so low that you're like, okay, this trade is no longer going in my direction, I'm going to be stopped out. It's also good for your risk management, so you don't lose all your money, right? So you want to make sure you put it. I always send it with every trade there. So you simply come in here and type in that trade number, or this the virtual number. Sorry, not the virtual number. It's not a virtual number, by the way. The price number. That's basically what it is. It's basically price at that point in time. The price number that's out there, and you type it in here, right? So you simply type that in here. If it's for your stop loss, right, you put it here on the part that is red. For your take profits, you put it here, and then you simply let the trade run. So let me just give you a great example of how this works now. So this is odd card, right? So let's put our take profit at 0.90251. 0.90251, right? So modify order, we put it as 0.905. Wait, oh come on, man, that's a lot of numbers. So let's just try it again. 0.90245. 90245, right? Odd card 90245. So we'll go to modify the order. If you're already taking a trade, I can set a stop loss. So you click on, so we'll go 90245. Isn't this odd card 45? Okay, seems something is odd card. Come on. Oh, is that not high enough? Let's try it again one more time. 0.90256. I don't want to go something too high. So we type in here 0.90256. Seems like it's too close. So let's take this to something higher. Oh, sorry. I found out the problem. You know, this is a demo. So we are simply trading here. So obviously our take profits can't be at the top. Sorry about that, right? So since we are selling, you can see it's sell one this thing. Your take profit will be somewhere lower. If you are buying, your take profit will be somewhere higher. So, and since you are selling, your take profit will be, your stop loss will be somewhere higher, and this thing, your take profit will be somewhere lower. But if you are buying, your stop loss will be low. Will be somewhere lower than where you took the trade from, as you can see from here, and your take profit will be somewhere higher. So our take profits ought to be somewhere higher, lower here. So we'll go 89890, right? So let's do that. So we'll go to modify and we'll put 89890, right? So you see it actually allows me to actually place it now. So we'll modify, and then that's your TP, right? So if we want to put a stop loss, we can simply put something like 90203, right? So we do that 90203, 203, and bam, that's simply it. That's your stop loss. So if for any reason we take a trade and price comes back and hits this particular point here, the trade you'll be taken out of the trade, so you don't lose more money. If the trade goes down and hits here, it means you simply made good amount of money. And always monitor the risk to reward ratio. Don't worry, I'm going to sort that out for you from the some of the trading signals I will send. Okay, so that's basically it. That's how you take trades. And remember, like I said, if you've already taken a trade, let's say you take a buy here right now, right? When you're taking that trade, at first you can, if I've not sent everything, like you can set your take profit here, or you can set your stop loss here before you take the trade. Okay, but if you've already taken the trade at intermarket execution, and you always want to do that, by the way, because if it's at instant market execution, then you want to get at the right price, right? So you open the charts, you look at the trade you've already taken on this part here where you see the trades you've taken, and then you press and hold on it if you're using an Android device. If you're using an iPhone device, I've forgotten how you do that, but basically it's almost similar, right? And you click on modify order. When you click on modify order, then you can set a stop loss and set your take profit here. Now, when I tell you we're in profit and you've hit a certain milestone, maybe you've gotten like 50% into profits, right? And I tell you close 15%, here's what we're going to do. You're going to click on close order, but instead of closing order of 50% profit, you are going to reduce. If you took only one position, by the way, you can take multiple positions. You can take 2 entries. So you can take the 0.05 I talked about 2 times, right? Or you can just take 0.10. It's up to you. If you took, let's say this is 0.8 and you want to close 50%, you can simply go right here to 0.50 and close, right? So you close 0.50 and bam, that's your profit that has been gotten into your account, right? It's simply your profit that has gotten into your account, and the trade is still running. You are still going to be holding that trade as it moves further and further into profits. So that's simply it. I call it basically, it's how it works. So now, if you don't have a good broker and you're looking for one, then I'm going to drop a number down here, a link to my WhatsApp line that you can actually use to communicate with me, and I would recommend using either XNEX, not even like mainly XNEX, right? Because they are one of the only few regulated brokers that actually have good spreads. So you can reach out to me and I would give you maybe my affiliate link that you can use to join. That's one of that. If you don't want to use XNEX, that's fine. You can use whatever broker it is you want to use. But I always recommend that because you want to use a regulated broker so that stories will not happen to your money, basically. So you can reach out with me. I'll also drop it down below the link on the Telegram channel, by the way, so you can use to sign up. I also have another broker that I have used in the past, and their exchange rate is good. You can use something close to CBN exchange rates to deposit, and when you're withdrawing with like black market rates. That's also a good one. So I'll drop the links for that, and if you're interested in following the trades, if you already have something profitable there on the side and you want to multiply your money with forex trading, then you can simply reach out to me on that. Okay, so the main reason I did this video is for you to understand, so you're not missing out on the good signals we take or on all the signals we take, because at the end of the day we're always going to be in profit. Okay, so I'll see you guys later.